Okay, so in this video, I want to show you guys how to calculate the density of a substance and also the relative density of a substance. So let's first start with this first question. It says here a metal alloy is made from a mixture of 300 grams of copper and 200 grams of zinc. The density of copper is 8,900 kilogram per meter cube, and that of zinc is 7,140 kilogram per meter cube. Find the density of the alloy. So we have two typical examples of the materials. We have copper towards the left side, and we have zinc towards the right side. First thing I like to do is to document the data given. So we have both the mass and we also have both of the density. We know that density is equals to mass divided by volume. Mass divided by volume. And we were given a mass, so the mass of the copper was given to be 300 grams. The mass of the zinc was given to be mass of zinc 200 grams. Now we need to convert these grams into kilograms because since these units are in kilograms. So when you simply do that, you will get 0.3 kilogram, and this will be 0.2 kilogram. We also given the density of these substances, so the density of copper and also the density of zinc. So the density of copper was given to be 8,900 kilogram to cube, and the density of zinc is 17,140 kilogram per meter cube as well. So let's begin. So first of all, let's change the color. So the first thing we need to do is to calculate the volume. Notice that we need to calculate this, the volume. So the volume of alloy will simply be the mass of copper divided by the density of the copper plus mass of the zinc divided by the density of the zinc. So we know the mass of the copper is 0.3 divided by 8,900 plus the mass of the zinc is 0.2, and the density of zinc is 7,140. Once you plug this into your calculator, you will definitely get 6.17 minus 5 meters cubed. Okay, so we just found this. This is what we found. So we need to calculate this, and we know the mass. We know the mass, we know the volume, therefore we can calculate the density. So it's simply density it's going to simply be mass over volume. In this case, we know the mass, it's 0.3 plus 0.2. This is the mass of the copper and this is the mass of the zinc. And we just calculated the volume, So the volume is going to be 6.17 by 10 to the negative 5. Once you plug this into your calculator, you will definitely get the mass to be, the density to be 8100. So it's going to be 8100 kilogram meter cube. Okay, so this is the answer for our first question. Now, to determine the relative density of a substance, it's relatively simple. So for this simple example, it says the density of gallium is 5,910 kilogram per meter cube. It's actually supposed to be M, and that of aluminum is 2,700 kilogram per meter cube. Calculate the relative density of gallium with respect to aluminum. So again, we have two typical examples. We have gallium towards the left, and we have a typical example of how aluminum looks towards the right side. So to calculate this, it's, as I said, it's very, very simple. It's going to be relative density equals, since now it says here relative density of gallium with respect to aluminum. So that's definitely going to be gallium with respect to aluminum. So that's going to be 5,910 divided by 2,700. Okay, what's this is going to be kilogram per meter cube, kilogram per meter cube. I notice that these two units cancels, so there's no units. So the answer for this is simply, once you plug this into your calculator, you will definitely get 2.2. And as I said, the units cancels, so there's no units for this answer, and that's going to be your answer.